It's October 4th, 2021, and I'm doing a rare plant reference check for Ericameria palmeri. So here it is. This is a rare plant. It's a CNPS 1B.1. And as you can see, it's a really large shrub. It can be anywhere from 1 to 4 meters in height. So this one's actually coming up to my chin here. So very, very large shrub. And according to Jepson, it occurs in coastal sage scrub. So yes, right here where I am, it's all coastal sage scrub. So you can see the Artemisia californica right in front of me. And then you can see the Melasma laurina, the laurel sumac. So a lot of coastal sage scrub plants, but we also see it in wetlands too. So here in Rancho San Diego, it's everywhere down by that willow. You can see a variety of different willow species, and it's one of the dominant plants right here where I happen to be standing. And then today, as you know, it's October, but this plant blooms from August, September, October, and November. So as you can see, some of them are not blooming at all. Some are in bud. Here's one in bud. And then some are just blooming like crazy, like this one. So you have a lot of diversity in what the flowers look like here in October. But easy to identify this large shrub either way, with some in bloom and some not. Some other things about this plant is that the leaves are thread-like and they're alternate. So as you can see here, they're not opposite each other. They're alternating pattern, the leaves. And then the other thing that Jepson describes is that the leaves are often curved. So we can see that. There's a curvature on the leaf. And the leaves are typically 1 to 2 per node, according to Jepson. So on this plant, the flowers are 12 to 30. So that's in the center of the head. So if we look at a head here, there's supposed to be 12 to 30 flowers in there. And then the ray flowers are only 4 to 8. So you can see, like on this one, there's not as many ray flowers, and there's a bunch in the center of that head, the disc flowers. And then the ray flowers are fewer. So 4 to 8 ray flowers, but 12 to 30 disc flowers. So again, this plant is 1 to 4 meters in height, so it can be really tall. And we'll just keep looking at the habitat here. So again, you can see some down in that wetland, and then you can see a bunch up in this coastal sage scrub habitat too. But really tall, basically impossible to miss. And where I happen to be, it's like the dominant plant here. It's almost making up 100% cover. I'm seeing actually a lot of Baccharis cerothrides with it. So there's a Baccharis cerothrides here. The flowers don't look really similar. They're white on Baccharis cerothrides, also called broom Baccharis. So on our Ericameria palmeri, it's also, the common names are Palmer's goldenbush and Palmer's rabbit bush. So those are two of the common names. And here we got Artemisia californica mixed in. So again, in that coastal sage scrub and down in that willow wetland. So here you can see it's just kind of everywhere here in Rancho San Diego. This is where it hangs out. Some more of the blooms. So this one's fruiting and flowering. Also has some buds. You can see it's really abundant. There is a lot of Baccharis cerothrides mixed in here and there too, as far as another shrub. Oh, and then look here, this one's really blooming too. Another one blooming. We can really get a look there at the ray and disc flowers. and see how many more disc flowers there are. Okay, well that's Ericameria palmeri palmeri.